Welcome y'all to another iRacing Skip Barber race here at Canadian Tire and Motorsport Park, otherwise known as Mosport. Bottom split today. Seems like the top split was fairly stacked, and I screwed up my second lap. Well, I didn't really do very well on either lap, big surprise. Main goal tonight is to make sure we nail the start. It's the one thing we have to do tonight, because if we can do that, then we'll have a much better time. Also, next most important thing, don't screw up turn 2. Screw up all the other turns. Well, not really. Screw-ups on turn 2 usually are either off tracks or catastrophic. Really isn't much in between. I mean, it's not just like a simple off track. You're like way off track and it's done. Kind of an off track. But here we go.
Green, green, green.
I think that was a non-terrible start that time. No, please tell me you're not about to do what I think you're going to do.
Clear.
It's already off to an interesting and exciting start. Truck is currently 107. Dude just really wants to get up there. So far, this is the furthest we've made it without a problem. In our two of the race, this will be our third race. So in our third race this week.
Left side. 1 minute 43.115. Clear.
Yeah, that was probably a bad place to try to pass. I'm going to back off a little bit early, just in case. Because once you're in the turn, there's not a lot you can do about it.
Left side. Clear.
Wanted to get on the gas earlier. Wasn't sure what that guy was going to do, so I wanted to wait. I feel like that guy behind me keeps trying to dive in really shallow. And like we saw in the crash cam footage yesterday, and from one of our races last season, that doesn't end well. Yeah. That was pants changing fun there. Now I got the adrenaline going.
1 minute 35.808. You're now in third.
So a little bit of gas there, I found is another way to not turn in too early. Throttle steer, who'd have thought? He's trying to hang back a little bit more that time because he has such a terrible run through there. Yes, please take the inside on this turn. I will love you long time.
Right. Still there. Stay on the left. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line.
I can't believe that just happened.
1 minute 35.173. Stay on the left. Clear on the right. Car right.
Thanks.
Keep to the left. Clear.
I know what you were trying to do over there. Trying to pinch me in on the inside so that I'd be screwed in the turn. This guy's making it exceedingly difficult to get past him.
Car right.
If I can get a good enough run, then I can just not care about him.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
There we go. Hopefully now we can leave him behind.
1 minute 35.241. Okay, you're in second. Left side. Clear. Left side. Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
Interesting. Okay, now's where we just say goodbye. Just don't overdo it.
Car right. Still
Did you-
there. Hold your line. Clear on the right. Left side.
Can't believe that jackass just did that. I guess he did it safely. Ish.
Clear on the left.
It's just very frustrating.
Side. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the right.
Because if he didn't pull that crap, then I'd be past him. Now I'm going to have to go back and review to see if what he did was reasonable or was being a douche. Because I know sometimes it can look differently depending.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, how do you like it, jerk ass? Darn it, he's still within draft range, except he should be getting a lot less of it now. So I don't know if he'll be able to make a move this time. Hopefully not. Darn it, I think I'm just pulling him along.
1 minute 34.539. You're back in second. You got 10 laps to go.
Slowly getting some distance on him. If he's not able to pull that dive bomb here, then we should be good. Especially after that. I think he clipped the curb a bit too much there. You have at least pulled a little bit of time on him since their last time here, though. That is not going to help. We unfortunately let him get right back up to us.
1 minute 34.707.
Did that one better, though.
Right side. Clear.
I may have cut him off a bit, except I was going for my line. Is he coming in way too hot there, or what? Or is he going for a dive bomb and then I came in to turn and he backed out of it? Have to go check to make sure I wasn't a jackass there. It's interesting. I was watching Philip Lebert's lap. He's one of the other people, 2K Cup guy,
34.606.
that does a lot of demo laps up in the Skip Barber forums. And he doesn't brake on that last turn there.
You got a slow car on the right.
That was slow. I think each lap we go, this guy behind us can get further and further back. If I'm doing it right, he will be. So if we're going faster right now, we have not been doing a good job through there. Darn, I was hoping to use this lap traffic to get a little bit of draft. I think I'm slowly catching up to Andrew up there, though. Well, maybe not now.
1 minute 34.547.
Slowly pulling away. Just need to put in some laps, click them off, not push too hard. We had to for a while there because we were pulling that guy along, and that was killing us. Because, like I was thinking, he can't keep up now that we're away from him. He doesn't have our draft. Hopefully we can use this dude's draft here. Should be able to get somewhat.
Car on your left. Clear on
Thanks,
the
Spencer.
left.
Hope that didn't come across sarcastic, because it wasn't. He kind of just stayed put. Made that easy. Which is the best thing you can do in that situation. Don't seem to be catching up to Andrew here, though.
Minute 34.583.
So one thing I noticed in practice, I'm curious if I'm overturning the wheel. And that's one of the reasons why I can't turn as well as some of the other folks at the same speed. As well as I'm just losing a bunch of speed. And how you can tell if you are. I was on the brakes way too long there. Just trying to make sure the car finished rotating. Forgot to also mention that I think we got 65 something points yesterday for our 5th place finish. 4th place? 5th. Yeah, 5th. Which wasn't bad. And it was interesting because it wasn't that much better than what I thought I would have gotten, or where I should have finished for, should have been 3rd in the higher strength of field heat. The thing is, the higher strength of field race had less cars. It only had 12 cars. Versus that other race where I got 5th had sorry, I screwed that up in qual and ended up in the wall. Because like my second qual lap, I drifted the crap out of it. Incarcerate would be proud. He's one of the guys from our Assetto Corsa League race. Or Assetto League, Corsa League. He commanders Assetto Corsa League. Okay, I think I'm hitting the brakes a wee bit too early there. Wondering if I really need the brakes. I shouldn't. I have yet to figure out how to do it without it. I drifted like damn near the entire turn, just trying to keep it from the back end from continuing around on me. Because I was taking the turn a wee bit too hot. Speaking of screwed up turns. Yeah, I think unless we make a major mistake, this is where we're going to finish.
35.213.
Or, like we've seen in the past, our one and only other win here. Well, our one and only win here, excuse me. First place could just make a mistake. And give it to us. See, like right there, I think I was turning way too much and it wasn't actually doing anything but slowing me down. And probably not helping me actually rotate the car. There's also that other thing of not putting the gas all the way down to the floor immediately. Or so I've heard. It's a thing. Oh, that dude did not make it. I don't want to be a dick, but I am not surprised. And I'm not saying that to say he's bad or anything, it was just, he was making a lot of mistakes. And I've noticed when people make a lot of mistakes, it's usually because they're overdriving it or they're trying to push too hard for too long. As we've done in the past. We're just not gaining any ground. I think we're losing ground now. Even though we're setting purple laps. Yeah. Way too late on the gas. Way too early on the brakes, which is part of what caused that. Now here's a question for you that I keep running into in practice. On that turn specifically, I'll get up to about this point, and then, like, I'll be green and increasing my lead. While I try to not screw up this turn, I'll get back to it. So I'll be supposedly going faster than I have in my best lap before. But what'll end up happening is I'll start out green, and I'll go green for a while, and actually increasing the delta for a while in the positive direction. Which is the part that confuses me, because after I get to about the top of the hill, that's when it starts going back to the negative. And I'm like, apparently I'm going slower. And I know weather conditions are the same. And I know your answer is going to be, you probably had a better run on that one. Which would make sense, like in this case where I am slowing down. Or I was there for a second. Okay, see, now I'm slowing down. But it wouldn't happen to about this point when it would turn red. Which is the part that confuses me, in that how can I be going faster after exiting the turn, a decent way after exiting the turn, without, like, jerking the wheel or anything. And I keep screwing this up. I don't think we're in any kind of danger of getting caught, though. Our biggest concern would be not being in position to take advantage if the leader makes a mistake. Oh, that was completely and totally stupid. I think I dove way too deep before lifting. And so I was like, I better hit the brakes a little bit. And it's like, Good thing I was going straight when I did that. I did kind of think about that for a second. Huh. I waited a little bit longer that time, and it seemed to be worse.
Come on, Christopher. I think you can take it.
Take him or take you?
Oh, you got me, but I think you can get Andrew.
Not in time. I think he's trying to distract me.
I get out of gas.
Second time I've heard someone run out of gas. Nope, couldn't get him.
There's the flag. It's over.
Good race, Shell.
Great job. You did really well.
Well,
Thanks, Phil. Good racing.
second place, I'll take it.
You guys scared me to death there the first few laps. Whew.
Me too.
A couple of those guys had some crazy line. They didn't do the same lap twice.
We really shouldn't be doing lines while driving.
Mm-hmm. Good win, Andrew.
Thanks, mate.
That is an odd place to stop. Do you need a push?
Yes, please. Thank you.
No problem.
Do I have to get to pit? Yes.
Have you completed yet?
No.
It doesn't matter. You just need to cross the line.
So you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
There's the flag, man.
Thank you very much.
No problem. This is actually kind of funny.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, the race
That's
is
it,
over.
the race is
Thank you.
Yep, have a good one. So that was pretty fun. I think that dude we were racing so hard there at the beginning was pushing a wee bit harder than he probably should have. And in that regard, we probably shouldn't have been trying to race him so hard either, since that did not end well for him at some point, and almost didn't end well for us several times. However, we pulled it off, we got past him, and we got away, which was the important thing. And holy crap, we had the fastest lap of the race. That never happened before. But I'm curious how we compared. Once we got away from the other dude, we had a few laps there where we just weren't making much headway. I think we were faster than the guy that won. We just got stuck for too long. Huh. Dude got pole position. I didn't. I mean, it's kind of what that comes down to and why it's important to do well in qual. We didn't screw up our start, which was also another key thing. And we were able to just keep a level head. 0 incidences, too. A clean race. We don't have those very often. And I was even able to keep it clean when I was giving that guy a fuel assist, which I think he had already finished. I don't know if this was his first race or something like that, and he just didn't know any better. Because he said you have to go back to the pits. I'm going to say he didn't because I think it's funnier that way. Either way, though, pretty decent race. Had some. While I may not have really cared for the way that dude was lapping, he still was staying ahead of us. And he passed us back several times, so I can't take that away from him. And we did keep it clean, regardless of the interesting lines he was taking at times. So I got to give him some respect for that. That was fun. I'll take it. Got some iRating and got some safety rating. Yay. Champ points didn't matter. However, it'll be nice because I think that's close enough to what we got before that if we do more than 4 races, we don't have to worry about losing too many points because we had another decent finish. With that, if you liked, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. And if you have any other comments, suggestions, or feedback or advice, drop it in the box below. Good luck in your races. Y'all take it easy.